Grandma Barb, Grandma B, and I'm with Maya. And Maya is just showing me how to do a YouTube because I have decided that it would be kind of fun in my retirement to do YouTube videos with me as Grandma B, and I've got a costume and everything where I'm going to put a bee costume on and, talk to grandkids and read stories and things through YouTube. So we're just practicing right now how to do it. And we're on the way to Bloomington, Illinois from Bloomfield, Iowa, where Maya has been for the last week. And Maya, you want to tell a little bit about why you were in Bloomfield, Iowa for the last week?
Sure. For the first week I was in Iowa, I was doing a grandma camp where she has all of her grandkids over, and we also did VBS at the church. And for the second week, I went to a church camp for middle school and high schoolers. It's called Forest Lake Church Camp. It's really, really nice. So.
Okay, why don't we talk about Grandma Camp just a little bit? I'm a retired teacher. I have 4 children of my own, and now I have, 6 grandkids, and a 7th one that lives way out in Washington, D.C. That's my husband's son's daughter that we don't get to see very much, but hopefully one year she will come to Grandma Camp too. But I have Maya. She's my oldest. She will be 12, August 27th.
Don't tell them my birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I want everybody to tell you happy birthday. And then I have Kai is next, and Kai will be 11
in October.
Right before Halloween, but I won't tell the date. And
well, you just told them the date.
I know, whatever. And Ari will be just turned 9.
She just turned 9.
That she did. And we'll get to that in a minute. But
whatever.
We celebrated her birthday early. So, Grandma Camp started the week of our Vacation Bible School.
The last week.
Yeah, which was July. What?
It couldn't
What was
have been.
the date?
I have no idea.
Let's see. Oh, I know. It was July 22nd, the day after my birthday. But I'm not going to tell you my birthday. So anyway.
Just told them your birthday.
Oh my gosh, I did. Alrighty, I won't tell you how old. How's that? But old enough to be a grandma. And we, the kids came to my house in various ways. Drew and Olivia, who are the next 2 grandkids. Olivia is 5 and Drew is 3.
Yeah.
They had been with me for a week because their parents sold their house and they weren't closing on a new house for a week, so they were homeless for a week. So we thought it would be best if the kids just came and stayed with us, and it was best. So I had them for a week already, so they were at the house, and then my son and my parents and Maya and Ari came to celebrate my birthday.
Kai was at an archery competition.
Yes, my grandson Kai loves archery, and he's in an adaptive archery group that it's for kids with disabilities. Kai has spina bifida, so that puts him at a little disadvantage, but he does an awesome job with the archery, and he won I don't know if it was district. Do you know, Maya? It was in Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne. He won the competition, so we're really proud of him. So
fancy.
Yeah. So for the first 2 days of Grandma Camp, I only had the 4, and then Papa, my husband, Papa Carl, went and picked up. Went halfway, met my daughter Amy, and got Kai, and then he came on Tuesday. So, Grandma Camp this year, the theme was Christmas in July. Yep. Tell them what I had to make it even feel like it was Christmas in July, Maya.
Oh, yeah. Every day we had one Christmas present.
That's right. And the Christmas present had to do with the fun activity we were going to do that day. And then also, each day we try to make a Christmas gift that we'll be giving away to family members come Christmas. So we won't have to worry about it. So Christmas in July was a success. And also, it just happened. This was just a God incident, or a God wink, whatever you want to call it. The Vacation Bible School this year was exploring the Arctic, learning about the Bible. And so it had a cold weather theme also. So the crafts they made there just happened to go along. They made snowflakes, and they took pine cones, and so we had ornaments. But I also had a little, not my big Christmas tree, but the little tabletop tree. And it was in the living room, and I had lights on it, and they were able then to add their ornaments that they made. So that was a lot of fun. But I'll take you through a typical day. All right. So the kids got up, we had breakfast, kind of had to take orders because they all wanted something different. And then I'd get the gift out. One day it was they were bubbles. So we went out in the front yard and blew bubbles, and then I had just had fun. And then another day it was these wristlets that had a ball attached onto elastic they could throw and catch. And so they did that. And then for the baby, it was a beach ball. Well, the baby wasn't there yet, but we went ahead and got the beach ball and like a big sheet, and we were throwing it up and down and having fun with that. So that was the ball day. Then another day, it was the squirt, not guns, because I don't like guns, squirt things. What do you call those, Maya? Water squirters.
Well, I guess.
And Maya, I'm going to let you tell about that day.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we just, there's these neighbor kids. They live down the street. They used to be our neighbors, but then she moved down the street, so now we just call them the neighbor kids. And we got a baby pool out, and we put water in it with the hose, and then we all got it out. We weren't supposed to spray each other, but we ended up spraying each other anyway.
Yeah, they didn't listen very well, but
what do you think
I said, just water my flowers and water the grass, but no, they had to water each other. It wasn't that warm of a day, and the neighbor kids were and they were going somewhere, so that's why I didn't want anybody to get really wet.
I was soaked too. All of them kept getting me.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
And then another day they opened up their gift, and it was a flashlight, and that night we went on a night hike, and whoo, do you smell that? Oh goodness, we just passed a hog farm, I think. Anyway, whew. It was a night hike, and then the boys slept in the tent, and we roasted marshmallows and had a good time around the campfire, so it was fun. And that was it. There were just 4 days of gifts.
Yeah.
And then in the afternoon, one day we went to see a movie, one day we went swimming.
I got really burnt that day.
Yes, you did. Very burnt.
I'm burnt right now.
Mm-hmm. But that's from camp, not from that. So what else did we do that was fun? I don't know, but we had fun, didn't we? It was fun. Oh, Silas came on Wednesday, and Silas is the baby of the group.
So cute.
Yeah, he's 14 months or 15 months. Let's see. He was born in March, April, May, June, July. So that's 16 months. Almost going on 17. So everybody enjoyed Silas very, very much. Now there was just one bad thing that happened during Grandma Week, and that's poor Olivia came down with a fever. But it was really strange because she'd have the fever, and then later that day she'd be fine and she'd be playing and doing okay. So that was Wednesday when she came down with her fever. And then on Friday, the big grand finale, the what I call it, culminating activity of the week, we went to a water park.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's called Huck's Harbor in Burlington, Iowa, and we met up with Maya's parents, Amy and Joe, and my daughter-in-law Jody, and then my daughter Krista and Daniel. So we had a big family time together at the water park, and then we went out to eat together, and that's when we celebrated Ari's birthday. And we had balloons and pizza for lunch. So it was a lot of fun. And then that night, Maya stayed in the motel with her family, and then we all left, went our different separate ways. Papa Carl and I went home. Where did they go? They came and stayed at our house because they were in the process of moving too. So out of my 4 kids, 2 of them moved in the same week. Crazy nuts this year.
Is Mason moving too?
Sometime. They are living right now with Mason's my youngest child, living with his brother-in-law, his wife's brother, and kind of looking around for a place of their own in Roanoke. So anyway,
and we're moving
too. Maya, tell them about your big adventure.
Well, basically, we have a huge house that we really don't need, but right next to it is my best friend. So my parents want to move to Florida, but if they do, then I'm bringing my neighbor.
If her parents will let her.
Yeah, they will. They better.
We're keeping our fingers crossed that the Florida thing is down the road for a while.
Yeah. Because we really don't want to move. But right now, like right at this second, they're staining the floors. So we're all going to Bloomington and staying the night at my aunt's. So that's fun. But like it's been a lot of work because they like tore up the whole kitchen. And my other grandma, we've had to like eat at her house a lot because like we don't have anything to eat.
Well, there's no kitchen, so there's no place to prepare it. So you've either eaten out or snacked or eaten at Grandma Ryan's, and she's been a trooper helping out with this. But the goal is to fix the house up, then put it on the market, and then make some final decisions about where they're going to go. But maybe they'll just rent for a while, and they live in Crown Point, Indiana, and so maybe we'll see. But that's about it about Grandma Camp. But I just wanted Maya to show me how to make a YouTube video, and she's doing that. And so I'll be ready, hopefully, in the next couple weeks to start my Grandma B YouTubing.
Yeah.
So,
oh man.
Yeah, so be on the look for Grandma B and her many grandma stories. So, have a great day. Bye.